Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. Right next to me on the couch, I have my wonderful co-host and executive producer,
Jordan.
And right across from him, I have my wonderful co-host,
Omar.
Monsieur Omar.
Turned on the mic last minute.
It was a buzzer beater.
Dude,
really was.
this fucking Lord of the Rings show cost $700 million. That's the fucking size of like a small country's like GDP. That's fucking insane. Can you guys believe that shit? A show costs $700 million.
What's second to that? Like for a show to be created? I mean, because when they say this is the most expensive show produced, they mean like us per season, right? I would imagine.
No, just ever.
Well, ever, yeah. At this
because
point.
it can't be like cumulative, because that would mean that Game of Thrones has to be more than that.
I think
It
for all
is
the
7
seasons. No, I
seasons?
think it's more expensive than Game of Thrones.
For all the
It's-
fucking
it's
seasons
nowhere
of Game
near.
of Thrones?
This new season of Game of Thrones, each episode was $20 million, and there's 10 episodes, so that's $200 million for
On just that.
this new one. The old ones, they were $15 million. Towards the end, they were $15 million an episode.
And then probably before that, they were like 5.
They was probably
or something
cheaper.
like
Yeah, it was probably
Yeah.
like 5 or like 10 or something like
what
that.
was Amazon thinking? That can't. I mean, you guys saw the reviews. They were not the best. And you know what's a bummer? It wasn't the critics' reviews. It was the audience reviews that didn't like it. And the audience is the actual users.
If you don't have the audience, then what are you gonna fucking do, man?
Yeah. Fuck the critic reviews. The audience reviews, those are the ones that actually matter.
I'm
You got to filter through them, but
I'm okay with them not having a good show that costs that much. I'm perfectly fine.
I don't know why, but I feel a sense of like, it bums me out when I see like a production go that hard for something and then
Yeah.
they fail. It makes me feel like bad for everyone that worked. Not Jeff Bezos. Fuck Jeff Bezos. But like, it makes me feel bad for all these people that worked on it, like the actors and like maybe the writers, and like there was a shit scene and everyone's talking shit about it. I'm like, man, someone wrote that.
I know they probably just thought it was gonna be so good, you know.
where they're
I
probably
felt
crying
bad
at
for,
their
like,
house right now.
I felt bad for like the Northman. Like that movie, like it was like a original sort of idea, and it was like $100 million, and then no one saw it.
Nobody saw it.
I didn't even see it. And my two friends who saw it said it was horrible.
That's the thing, and it's like
I don't want to watch a movie about fucking Vikings talking slow.
I don't
want
wanna
to
watch-
naked.
I don't.
Fighting with
I
their
don't want
dicks
to watch.
out.
I don't want to watch any of this shit, bro. I don't care about Lord of the Rings. I don't care about Game of Thrones. I just don't care. Just give me a reality TV show.
No, Gio.
No,
you don't want
please
that.
don't sink into that,
That's
dude.
all I want.
That's what all these
Oh,
fucking
bro.
companies are
God.
starting to get to.
F-Boy Island is the greatest show I've been
I've
watching.
been watching
my
Love Island. with
Love
my
Island
girlfriend
is a
sometimes.
banger.
The UK
Oh my
one.
God.
Let me tell you something right now.
Amazing.
I love Oiland.
Almost all those people on that show are like, it's just brain dead. They're just fucking stupid, man. They all get around and you want to have a little chat. You want to have a chat. All they do is just talk to each other
Man.
on
They just have
a
chats, huh?
poolside. Yeah, that's all they do. They just go up to each other.
Poolside
Let's have
chat.
a chat. You want to chat? And they'll come and be like, listen, I know I like you, right? I think you're attractive, right? And it's just like that every fucking episode, bro.
They're low
Every
class.
episode
They're
is
low
like
class
that.
English.
No, they're
There's
like
different.
talk.
There's different language. Like there's different slangs. There's different all types.
there
Sometimes
is
they have
different slangs.
Irish people.
Yeah, sometimes they do have Irish people,
On
yeah.
the new season, there's a black Irish guy.
They're
Bro,
dummy.
with like-
why do I know this?
Yeah,
but I do.
dummy.
But I
With
do.
Irish people or Scottish people, sometimes they legitimately don't even sound like they're speaking English. You don't even know what they're saying.
The accent's pretty heavy, but like, yeah, they are from different places and shit. But all these people, you can tell prior to the show were probably like they got some money in their pocket. I don't know how, but like you can kind of tell that like they come from something.
Nah,
Right
some
or
of them
no?
are they're just hot, and they just had like normal jobs.
Either they're just people.
They're just regular people.
Was
Yeah,
it-
well, they struck some gold on
Yo,
that show.
wasn't that Andrew Tate guy on fucking?
He was on
Love-
Big Brother.
He was on Big Brother.
He would never be on Love Island.
Not on Love Island.
Never be on
So
Love
Andrew Tate, wait, so he was that dude who was like, I think my girlfriend showed me like a supercut of like or a compilation of his videos. It was just like him saying like, you can hit women. They are your property. They will do as you wish. You have to hit them to show them. You gotta boom. And he would like make a noise and like fucking.
God.
He would like make a slapping noise. Like this is how you do it. And just all this kind of crazy shit. Right?
He's
Coaching
crazy.
you on how to hit your girl.
Dude, legitimately, the guy's fucking insane.
He's on to something. No, I'm just kidding. no,
You know what? You may not agree with everything he says, but sometimes he says good stuff.
The guy,
Andrew
the
Tate.
guy has some sense.
That's a good point.
That man has some sense. That young man, he does.
2024. no, that guy's a fucking piece of shit.
He's a scumbag.
But man, what a bummer, huh? That us as like a society, like there's so many young people actually listening to the things he's saying. God,
That's
that
true,
just shows
man.
how fucking stupid and like easy to manipulate.
But it makes
we
me
are.
think: are the young people looking at him as a joke, like because it's like what this guy's saying is ridiculous, so I'm gonna laugh at him? Or are they latching onto it, being like, "Yeah, this guy represents like what a real man is, and I want to be like him."
I think it's half and half.
I was gonna say that too. I think it's half and half.
But the kids that think he's really like he's on to something, bro, they haven't lived life yet. Like, go outside.
Yeah. They
Like,
have
when you
to be
go
like young high
outside
school
and you
kids.
start acting like that shit around girls, they're gonna be like, bro, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, and now you got no pussy and you're sad and you're like, Andrew Tate told me to hit her.
This is what Andrew Tate
I slapped her. Now
I
she's
will
pissed.
say Andrew Tate is a decent looking guy and he has money. A
Yeah.
lot of y'all are not decent looking guys and y'all don't have money.
Also, a very good point.
so
If
it will not work for you.
the higher the threshold is, the more good looking and rich a guy is, the more a woman will take
Allow.
from that guy.
A slap on the face. I don't mind.
Hey,
mind Brad Pitt did it.
I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying that's how things work. The woman, she might let it go if the guy's fucking buying her red bottoms to fucking forgive him. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, he's probably not hitting every single girl, bro. There's probably girls that are fucking, I don't know, like low self esteem. There's probably other girls like, what the fuck is wrong
I'm
with
gonna
you?
tell you this.
Just
I'm gonna
never
tell you this
speak
right
to him
now.
Again.
He's probably not doing anything he's saying.
That's true.
He's probably just
not doing
saying
any
it.
of that
He's
stuff.
probably acting like a bitch in bed. I bet
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean? He's just saying this shit just to cater to like some kind of fringe audience. I mean, that's just like the shit that's popular nowadays. People like that shit. Like the shit that's polarizing. People like content that's polarizing.
Yeah, because I think like Gio said, it's half and half. Because people probably take it as a joke at first and like, oh, what a funny, like guys or something. But but I think like once you start joking about it for so long and watching this dude, you kind of like deep down start to believe it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Once you get attached to the joke, it becomes like a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Like when you're like, man, it's another Andrew Tate TikTok just popped up on my shit. I'm gonna watch it again, and it's like, are you sure you just want to watch it?
And the problem with TikTok is it'll keep feeding you and feeding you and
You like
feeding you.
misogynistics? You got
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Just
dude,
Dan Bilzerian and
dude,
shit.
you watch like 3 Andrew Tate videos, you're gonna be getting a shitload of
Your
misogynistic,
shit is done,
like
bro.
fucking, crazy ass videos. Like, this is how you treat women properly.
No,
First
yeah,
time he came up on my shit, I said not interested. I was like, yo, get him out of here, bro.
Oh, you report this.
Get this out of here, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking Alex Jones on there. It's fucking a bunch of after that guy.
Oh, Alex
I
Jones
don't
is
even
a
want
mess,
to watch
dude.
his videos. I don't even want to know what he has to say.
Alex Jones is just a bunch of nonsense.
No, not
dude.
Alex Jones. Alex Jones actually can be kind of funny.
He's funny as fuck.
he's
It's a bunch of nonsense.
But boy, he's got some bad
He's
take.
insane.
That Sandy Hook take was
a bad one.
that's
atrocious.
That's one of the worst. Like, there's
the worst.
there's certain conspiracy theories where it's like, okay, he was wrong and that's okay. This is one where it's like, okay, you probably shouldn't have been wrong on this.
Did y'all hear
one.
what happened when he went to court?
No.
So he was in court for like the Sandy Hook shit, right? And it's like the parents were suing him for saying it was a lie and shit like that.
For those who don't know, can you explain the Sandy Hook?
The Sandy Hook shooting?
Explain explain what happened with Alex Jones and the Sandy
Okay,
Hook
so-
show.
Tell us about what happened that day, Joe.
On that fateful day. Where were you? I was in high school.
Were you in school?
Were you at the school? Were you present?
Were you the shooter? Nah, he basically said that it was all a lie because they were trying to like push on like gun control type laws and shit like that, right? I think that's it. That's what it was. He said it was like a lie.
Pretty much. He was saying they were all actors. He was saying all the parents were like actors. And
Yeah.
the kids weren't really dead, and all the parents were hired actors by the fucking globalist left wing media or
Yeah.
some shit like that.
That's an awful thing to say.
It was crazy.
Because I don't know if y'all remember that day, but that was a very
It was
sad
fucking
day.
sad.
Oh yeah, that.
Bro, I was in my art class.
yeah.
The fucking teacher, y'all know who she is. Starts with a G, Miss G. She was
Miss
fucking
G.
crying, bro. This lady was sobbing in class. I was like, this is awful, bro.
Bro, it was
This
sad.
is awful.
So they sued him, and they're in court. I think they're still in court right now for like defamation and all that type of shit. So I forgot what it was. He was supposed to send these messages to his lawyer about like his defense and like what he was going to say and all this shit, and he was going to basically like how he was going to deal with what the defense had to say to him.
Mm-hmm.
He fucks around and sends it to the defense on accident.
Oh no!
And they read out the messages in court. And the whole time Alex is just like, that's not me. That's not me at all.
Snapchat? How does that happen?
I don't. It was like emails. They was like he sent like screenshots of like messages. And
I
shit
think
like
it
that.
was his lawyer accidentally sent it,
It was his lawyer.
which
So,
is a
yeah.
big
Sent it to the
goof.
defendants?
Yeah.
No, he's to
No,
the prosecutors.
To the prosecutors. Yeah.
His lawyer accidentally sent that shit to the
So
prosecutors.
to the other lawyers that were
he sent them.
in there.
He basically sent them the whole defense that they were going to come up
Yeah.
with.
Bro, how does that happen? You think he did on purpose?
If he did, it didn't work because he
man. I
was
don't
on the fucking stand
Maybe he's in
dumbfounded.
cahoots with the other guys.
I don't think it's a good look for that lawyer because that lawyer's paid to defend homeboy.
That's
Yeah.
awful. No, that guy's not going to get
He's gonna
hired.
get fired. You know what I mean?
At least not for any celebrities or any big budget names or something.
Oh, man.
Damn, man. And so that happened. And I'm sure he lost the fucking case. I'm sure even if that didn't happen, there's no way he's winning.
He was
that
probably going
case.
to lose it regardless.
Yeah, I mean
but-
they're bringing up parents of the Sandy Hook children, and the parents were on the stand, fucking pointing at him and crying and all that kinds of shit.
Yeah,
So,
you lost.
I mean,
buddy.
how?
Yeah.
You lost, buddy.
Yeah, there's nothing
See,
you can do at that point.
That's rough, bro. Alex Jones, what a piece of shit, dude. What an absolute piece of shit.
How do y'all feel when these people like get banned? Like
mean?
Andrew Tate and like Alex Jones.
I don't
and
care.
shit.
Get banged?
banned. Or
Oh,
I don't care.
get them the fuck out of here. Yeah,
Yeah.
Their opinions should not be
It
clouded.
depends who it is, man. Like someone who they banned recently, he shouldn't have been going this hard. My boy Jordan Peterson.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't fuck with him.
I like
Jordan
Jordan
Peterson
Peterson,
is,
but he
he's-
was saying some shit about Elliot or Ellen Page. He probably shouldn't have been saying that shit. But I don't think he
What
should
did
have
he
been
say?
banned for
Repeat
that.
it word for word on
Wait,
this
who is
platform right
Jordan
now.
Peterson is the wildlife guy?
No, Jordan
Peterson's
Peterson.
the guy that
He's
wears
a
suit all the time.
He wears a suit. He's a clinical psychologist. He has that philosophy of like clean your fucking room and get your life in order.
Oh, okay.
He basically got banned for he was tweeting something, and I'm not agreeing with him on this. I think he should not have been saying this shit. He had no reason saying this shit. He's a fucking professor at a university. I don't know why he was doing this. He was saying you know who Elliot Page is?
I do, homegirl from Umbrella Academy.
Boy.
Homeboy.
Oh,
You're gonna get
that wasn't even on purpose.
You're gonna get that. You're gonna get canceled too,
That
bro.
wasn't even on purpose.
Um,
homeboy.
We got him.
we got him right there.
I saw Inception, and he had a ponytail.
In a ponytail on that
I don't
movie.
understand.
I don't understand what happened. But Ellen Page was the woman's previous name, and she became a man, became Elliot Page. Jordan Peterson was basically on social media dead naming this person and saying, like, I don't understand why Ellen Page is doing X, Y, or Z, something like that. Or like why we have to conform to what Ellen Page believes is the world. That's basically something like that he said. And the dude was removed off Twitter.
I feel like that's a little too much for that.
He
one,
probably
but
shouldn't have been saying that, but I don't think the dude
it's
should
like,
be
why you
removed
being
off
a dick,
Twitter.
though? If this person wants to be called fucking avocado, just call
Yeah,
him
it's not
avocado.
that. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
This person is not you. This is not even your
And your
child,
perception
nobody.
your perception of the world may not be right.
Yeah.
So you could be fucking wrong.
The world is what you make it. If I want to fucking wear a tutu all the time and fucking be called I don't know what, like just do it. Who cares?
I think
Unless
his,
I'm your kid or I live in your house or something, then okay, we could butt heads or something.
his
but-
issue is like particularly because in Canada in Canada they did some shit to where like you can't like if he were to like do that he could go to jail. Like if he were to say shit like that like in a university or something like that he could go to jail. Like because their laws are
Okay.
different in terms of like their free speech.
That's a little much.
Yeah,
That's
so
a little too much.
so because of that he's like super like very
Wait.
outspoken about this shit because of shit like that. Like he's willing to push the envelope, but at this point, I mean, he probably shouldn't push it because he's fucking off Twitter.
A ban is a little tough.
A ban's
ban-
tough
A
for
ban's
that.
a little tough.
And he didn't say he wanted to kill this person. He didn't wish him death like Omar.
he was just saying he didn't get. Yeah. Hey man.
But it
somebody-
is kind of
Get the
harassment.
fuck out of here,
though.
Jordan Peterson.
It is harassment.
It is definitely harassment on a level, but I don't think the guy should be banned for that. And
Terms of service. Terms of
that's
service.
that's fair enough.
Terms
You're
of
using
service.
you're using the platform, right? So might as well. But then it becomes a stickier discussion of like, there's people who are like putting shit up in like languages that you can't even read.
Yeah.
That are probably way more putting up things that are way more offensive or dangerous to their particular population that
Yeah.
Twitter can't even regulate because they don't have people who can regulate this specific language or dialect.
I think it's
know what I
because
mean?
like some people have like a platform and they're like big as fuck. That's when it starts to like really add on and they're like, okay, we really got to get this guy out of here.
Yeah. And
But if you got 5 followers, they're like, who gives a fuck?
once you
Let
get
him
that
say whatever he
platform,
wants to
bro,
say.
and that you get that attention, you're just gonna go crazier and crazier because you know
Yeah.
it's getting you attention. She's gonna keep saying absolutely wild things.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
There you go.
That's how it goes,
You're gonna
bro.
be Harvey Dent. You're gonna be
Goddamn,
fucking
2
Christian
dimples
Bale,
with the
dude.
Harvey Dent. You know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
son, flip this coin, dude.
Flip this
No,
coin.
but that's a little too much. I mean, like banning, also a little too much. But honestly, I don't really give a shit because fuck it, it's not my money.
it's not a real place anyways.
I don't care. Shouldn't have said
That-
that shit.
yeah,
anyways.
see, I'm
But
not
to
that-
go to jail. Whoa, man, take it easy. How do they even do that? If you're doing it like out of spite and like,
Comedians in Canada have went to jail for like saying certain shit. at
are we talking
shows.
like for a weekend? Are we talking
Wow.
like?
I think for like a weekend, not like for like a prison sentence.
Still,
or
that's
something.
that's
Come on,
that's
man.
too
I don't even
much.
want you putting handcuffs on me for saying that. That's nuts.
Imagine you're at a comedy show doing your act and they fucking cops go up. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey,
Fucking
what are you
arrest
doing,
you.
eh? You got to go to jail, eh?
What are you doing, eh? He did name it?
Called Alien Alien. So we could take you put you on the back of a horse, like Red Dead.
On the back of a horse.
Take your ass to bar
Like
jail.
the fucking Mounties, the Canadian
Yeah.
Mounties wearing their fucking red coats.
He's got like a cabin in there with like a closet sized thing with bars on the thing. They store you in there, dude. That's how it goes.
Oh
with the
my
big
God.
key ring and the 2 keys. In the back.
I feel like
They give you a fucking mug to bang on
You're-
the
you're-
bars.
Yeah, you're playing harmonica in there.
you're thinking they're like 100 years behind.
Yeah, I think it's a Wild
they're,
West.
they're like a city, you know.
Oh my god.
It's like yeah, I'm sure it's a straight up.
Yeah,
city.
you're going to like a city county jail, you know? A regular. Fucking,
I'm thinking they're taking you through the mountains on a horse.
they're
but
fucking tying you up and just going on a horse just in the cold snow.
Yeah, and their
Oh
fucking
my
red
God.
suits and their big black hat, like with the giant
Yeah,
brim. With
the fucking
giant
Mounties.
No, but I mean, what do you guys think about that? Do you think that's too much? Do you think like that's where the world is headed, where like there's gonna be like serious consequences for things that there probably shouldn't be for?
Nah.
I mean, I definitely don't think it's nice to do that to somebody, especially if you're being spiteful and especially if you have a big platform, because now you're
Yeah.
just being an asshole, like embarrassing this person in front of all these people. And giving all these people like a bad path to like follow down, like, oh, I hate everyone who changes their name like that.
Yeah.
But also like jail.
No, jail is crazy.
I think there's gonna be extremes on both sides, and I feel like extremes of anything are just horrible.
Yeah.
We all just need to be nice and aloof and hang out.
We all need to just not give a fuck.
Yeah,
Everyone
people care
just
too
do
much,
their own
man.
thing, be kind of a nice person and just mind
I
your own
get why
business.
some people care too much because, they come from a place and it's like, all right, bro, I'm here now. I need my place to be secured.
Yeah.
So I get that, but it's like, just don't give a fuck. Just let them be what they want to be.
Yeah, there's certain people that argue back on stuff like that, and I'm like, what is the basis, bro? What do you care? You're
Yeah.
never even gonna see this person in real life. Like, this person doesn't even know
Exactly,
who you
man.
are. Why are you even talking? Like, who cares?
Like
Just
Dave,
call him
like
Elliot.
the Dave Chappelle
Don't call
thing,
him
man.
anything. Never talk about
People
him.
are going after my guy Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Still
About
it's
the
been-
trans shit?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
been months for his shit.
Jesus.
It's still going after his shit, canceling his shows and all this stupid shit. It's like, how far does this really go?
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
like
It's
this
just like,
this
just don't watch
cancellation
him.
shit.
Just don't watch him. You know?
Yeah, if you don't like something, turn it off. If it's like something that's like encouraging violence or like, like racism to the point of violence, shit like that, that's not fucking cool. Like doxing, shit like that. Okay, that
Yeah.
needs to be gotten rid of. But if it's just like something that might be like controversial or something like that, I don't know, man. The way I see it is like, people got to be able to say it,
I agree, man. Especially a comedian.
especially comedians.
Bro,
like
I
Dave
think
Chappelle.
comedians can say almost anything they want on stage.
Yeah, bro. As long as someone thinks it's funny and someone is buying tickets to your show, that's their show. That's
Yeah.
that's what they do. You don't go to a stripper and be like, "Why are you getting naked? This is doing wrong to all the women in the world."
You're bringing women down.
yeah,
She's
she's like, "This is
oh.
this person. This is just what they do."
She's
Like,
going,
just don't go
going
watch it
home to
anymore.
her fucking bed of money. She's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm bringing women down. I'm sleeping on this fucking amazing king size bed
This
worth of
guap
money.
is bringing me up.
Yeah, come on.
Speaking of comedians, I recently watched a podcast with Louis C.K. in it.
But he's
Oh,
been
I've
in a
seen it.
bunch.
I've seen it. He's been. Which one did you watch?
Your Mom's House.
Oh, I saw that. It's funny as shit.
Funny
man.
as shit.
It's
And I was
so
like,
funny.
I didn't feel bad for laughing.
No, who gives a fuck, man? Louis didn't do anything wrong. Well, actually, he did.
I
That was
did,
a
but-
little wrong.
But at least it
I
was,
might-
it
I
was
might have
best
watched
case
the movie
scenario
that
out of
he
most
put
other
out.
It was-
cases.
The movie looks good.
The movie,
Oh, the
movie looks
Fourth
good.
of July,
The
those are
movie
pretty good.
Louis put out looks good. But okay, what Louis did
it
for
might be
those who don't,
subscribed to multiple services that he offers.
for those
I might have bought a special off his website too. I might have done that too.
for those who don't know, what Louis did was like women who worked for him or women who were friends of his. Sometimes he would like call them into the room and he'd just be jerking off.
Crazy.
Most of the time he would ask, "Is it okay?"
still crazy.
Most of the time he would ask, "Is it okay if I jerk off in front of you?" And if they said yes, he would do it. Sometimes they say no, and he would still do it. That, in my opinion, is wrong. But it was not anywhere in the level of some Harvey Weinstein shit, bro.
Is he hitting like a trapdoor, not letting them leave, or what?
No.
if they try to walk out,
Bro, can you just imagine Louis C.K. just staring you down?
Ugh, dude.
Louis like,
Yuck,
I
what
need
an
you.
awful
I need you to
image.
come to my office. You fucking walk in, and Louis just.
oh, bro.
Hey, but it's funny. He be joking about that shit though.
He
does.
does, bro. That's what's crazy about it. But he still fucking sells out shows.
And it sounds like from hearing him on Your Mom's House, it was
He's
a really
fine.
it was a sobering experience.
Yeah.
It sounds like he learned a good lesson from it. Like he was like he knows he shouldn't have been doing that, and he was just like it's what I needed. That needed to happen to me. That's basically what he was saying. Like that needed to happen to me at my moment in life.
yeah.
Because he said he was feeling like he was like king of the world, like doing all this shit, and he was like it helped him realize that he's just another person that you can't do those kinds of things to people, no matter who
Yeah.
you are. No matter what kind of success or power you have.
He learned his lesson,
He did.
which is all you can ask for him.
And if
Right?
you listen to Louis' fucking stand-up, I mean, that's the type of person that you think would do something like that.
Dude,
Bro,
it was not that surprising when they came out.
I was not that surprised at all when that shit came out, bro.
But
think
yeah,
he's-
once like the other Me Too stuff started happening and it got worse and worse, and you got R. Kelly, then you're like, oh my god, how does anybody compare to animals like that?
yeah,
bro?
man.
It's
You
an
got-
absolute monster.
You got wrapped up in the wrong places. Like, people like Harvey Weinstein, R. Kelly, they're doing shit that's completely, that's unforgivable. There's
That's like
no
evil, bro. Just straight
that's
up evil.
That's legitimately evil shit. Like human trafficking, raping women. That's legitimately evil shit.
locking them in basements and shit.
Yeah,
They
I don't
gotta
think
ask
what
them to
Louis
go to
did
the
was
restroom.
evil. I think it was.
I think it was fucking weird.
It's weird.
weird.
and
Yeah, it's creepy.
Weird and distasteful
Yeah.
and creepy, but
Distasteful.
it's very
Distasteful.
distasteful.
I don't like
Not
this
for me.
experience. Just
This is
taste.
not. This is lacking of culture. I don't like
This
this.
is lacking of culture. I guess this is beneath me.
This is
Louis.
beneath
No,
me.
thank you.
He's jerking off in front of my face.
May I jerk off in front of you? No, thank you, Louis. Just walk out of the
Apparently,
room.
some of the women who he did it to, when he was like doing it, and they'd walk in, they'd just laugh.
Yeah,
Bro,
bro.
it's like, what else would you do? Like, you'd be so like, what the fuck is going on in front of me?
If Louis called me in and did that, I would have to burst out laughing.
I'd bust out laughing.
I mean, look, Google. If you don't know who Louis C.K. is, Google his face. Now imagine that looking at you while he's jerking off and just fucking sweating and shit. That's what I imagine.
my
I imagine him furiously jerking off.
Gross.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's better off now. Like, he's doing completely fine.
He seems like
He does seem very normal.
He
right
really
now.
dodged the cancel shit.
Yeah.
he did.
dodged the fuck out of it.
You know what he did? He laid low quick, and he didn't say anything like defensive or anything. He apologized, right? He apologized.
He
and then just laid low.
apologized. He apologized.
Yeah, and then just lay low for 2 hours. For 2 hours.
For 2 hours.
For 2 hours and
years.
you're good. No, for like a year or two or something like that, and then now he's fine.
And now he's just fine. He
Yeah.
just sells his own shit and he just makes whatever the
He's
fuck he
funny,
wants.
though,
like
man.
6 podcasts in a span
He's
of like
been
a
on
month.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
He was on Joe Rogan's. He was on Your Mom's House. He was on a few different podcasts.
He was on something else. He was on Flagrant. He was on.
Oh,
Yeah, he
uh,
was
on
a
Andrew
YouTube
Schultz.
channel I'll never watch in my life.
Flagrant is
Flagrant?
very cringy.
You would never. You can pay me money to watch
Andrew
that shit.
Schultz?
Andrew Schultz, get him the fuck
he,
out of here.
He
bro.
annoys me, bro.
I thought you guys liked him.
He's a gremlin.
So I like him sometimes.
gremlin.
Nah, bro. I
Bro.
think Andrew Schultz is pretty funny.
Schultz
Nah,
be
bro.
annoying.
He's
I used to
annoying,
like
but that's
him.
his thing. Like what are you talking about? The crowd work? You talking about the podcast?
his
Both.
podcast.
The crowd work is pretty good.
I've actually never seen his crowd work, so I don't
crowd
know.
work is
I don't
solid.
know. I don't know. How, but his podcast, like
I thought you liked Andrew Schultz.
the way,
I
like,
also thought you did.
man, sometimes like if you listen to the one he did with Louis, like his attitude, he just thinks he's just this hot shit, and the way he just fucking, I don't know.
That's what I was
Like-
gonna say. I
like-
didn't like that podcast at all because they did not mix well.
No, they
at
did not
all.
mix well. I'm like,
And I don't like Homeboy.
But like for example, I listened to
the Indian dude.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
Ah, Indian dude's alright. No, I wouldn't listen to him like with his
Yeah,
own
alright.
podcast or some shit. But
Not for
he's
me.
alright.
they're okay. It's just they've had some good guests on there.
Just sitting in low ass chairs like this and shit. I'm good.
I don't watch the videos. All I got is the voice, and he sounds like this. That
Yeah.
guy.
That's exactly how he
Sorry.
sounds.
So I go to this.
He's very much a yes man for Homeboy too.
Yeah, but like some of the people he has on there, like are kind of smart. They have like insightful views and shit like that. Like I was listening to one with Russell Brand recently.
Oh, that's cool.
It was pretty good. But yeah, I definitely see what you mean. He could be a gremlin because he's like the route he takes is like a roast about everything always.
I liked him on Guy Code.
Yeah.
And then after that, I didn't like him anymore.
Nothing beyond guy
Nothing
code.
beyond it. Even when him and Charlamagne had the shit, I didn't like it.
I don't like Charlamagne very much.
I can
Charlamagne's
understand
he depends on who
Charlamagne
he's,
pisses me off, bro.
I love
he's
Charlamagne.
all right. But I kind of like Schultz. I think his crowd work is really good. The podcast can be a little boring, but he'll have like big time guests on there, and like because he's not shy to ask them, it's kind of interesting to see how people react to him and shit.
Yeah.
Because he can be like outspoken and stuff, but he could definitely be annoying. Like the Louis thing, I didn't like that at all, bro. I couldn't get through it. I couldn't get through like 30 minutes of it. I had to turn it off. I was like, I can't listen to this fucking guy keep like interrupting Louis and like
fucking guy.
saying like other shit and stuff, you know?
It's fucking Louis C.K. We did not come here for you, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. They keep going back and forth, and the guy will just interrupt Louis, and when Louis is like in the middle of like saying, like going into like a story, he'll just like interrupt him in the middle. I'm like, come on, bro, don't.
Yeah, that's
Don't
something I
do
don't like.
that.
He interrupts a lot, bro. I don't like that, especially in a podcast, like and loud. It's like, it's like okay, bro.
He be getting loud in the mic.
Yeah, take it easy,
He
dude.
does.
But sometimes like I like the way he interacts with certain people, but he's not my favorite or anything like that.
No, I despise him.
Called him a gremlin.
He's a fucking gremlin, bro. I hate
He
him.
honestly looks
He's a
like a
gremlin.
gremlin.
I despise Andrew Schultz, bro. Like, I don't like him.
Well, he was on there. Louis was on there. It was the fucking him and Joe King were doing a tour, dude, a fucking world tour.
Him and who?
Joe King, isn't that the guy's name?
Joe King. Oh, Joe List.
Joe List.
Yeah,
That's
Joe
who
List.
he wasn't he like on all the podcasts with Louis?
Yeah, he was on most of them with Louis. I think the only one he didn't go on with Louis was Your Mom's House. Louis went on that one alone.
Who is Your Mom's House? That's
It's
Tom Segura?
Tom Segura and his
wife?
His wife.
Oh,
It's funny
they have
when
a
they-
podcast.
Oh,
Real
we
shit.
back on.
We're back.
we back.
So I was watching King of the Hill recently, and then they had an episode.
What a segue.
Jump back in.
They had an episode, and they were trying to figure out like what their last meal would be, and I was like, that's a really good question. What would you guys' last meals be if, let's say you were on death row, and they're like, we're gonna fucking execute your ass tomorrow? What's your last meal?
salmon, mashed potatoes with bacon, cheese, and chives, and then mac and cheese with lobster.
What kind of would your salmon be grilled?
Yeah, I don't like fried salmon. It freaks me out.
I don't think salmon should ever be fried.
Yeah, I don't like it. And I like the skin.
I feel like it would be good. It wouldn't be good. I've never
It's
had it
dry.
before, but
No, you don't want to fry salmon. You want to fry something like catfish or like
Ooh, I love
tilapia.
that.
You'll fry it, but you don't want to fry salmon.
Fried catfish goes so hard,
It does.
bro.
yeah.
For no reason.
So that's your last meal, huh?
Yeah, salmon. Yeah.
What about you?
That's tough, man.
It's sad that I had that on my brain, just ready to go at all times.
That's a solid last meal.
I think
That's
you
a
went too
fact.
I'm,
quick.
I'm surprised you went fish though.
yeah, fish. Yeah.
I'm surprised you went
Get
fish.
whatever you want.
I want to go out
It's your
pescatarian.
meal. I'm
They
just
don't stop
surprised.
you.
I'm just surprised you went fish.
Get some surf and turf. Get some steak in
Surf
there too.
and
I would get
in there. Why not?
Why not? Fuck it. Give me some asparagus. Give me, make me healthy before I die. I would do like some lobster mac, like a big old thing of ramen, bro. Like some tonkatsu. A little
Sir, where the fuck do we find this?
I don't care. Just go find it. After I murdered 4 people and they're giving me my last meal.
Fly in a ramen chef. I need this.
Spit in their face. Go find it, I said. as if I deserve it at all. Why do we even feed them a last meal?
Asking for exotic shit.
Well, so
You're getting fucking Maruchan.
they tell you it's from the ramen place, but it's just some fucking some lady just made it in the back. I would get a lobster mac and cheese, the ramen. I would tell them to give me like 50 oatmeal pies, like those little Debbie
The little
ones.
cream pie?
Ooh, dude.
So fire.
Bunch of those. Give me a shit ton of like Chips Ahoy with like some vanilla almond milk. And
Damn, mad specific for your last meal. We don't got that in the budget, bro. You killed 15 people and you asking for all this shit.
I better find some space, or I'm not dying. And I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. I don't know. Maybe some tater tots. Shit ton of like loaded tater tots.
Damn.
Loaded taters.
Loaded taters.
They gonna kill you in your sleep.
Oh, and like 3 king size Kit Kats, and I'm good.
Yeah, you don't have the itis. You're gonna be knocked the fuck out.
He's gonna be so dead from eating all that food. They're gonna fucking do the injection. And he's just gonna be like,
Chilling.
there's gonna be no reaction.
50 oatmeal cream pies.
And I'll down them all, dude. Y'all know why they got real quick though? Y'all know why they got rid of the
They got rid of them?
thing? I think like
Why they got rid of what?
the last meal thing. If it's not in the whole country, it's in like a certain this state. I think is because someone ordered a shit ton of food, and to be spiteful, they didn't eat any of it.
Yeah.
And so out of anger, they just like, all right, fine, we're doing away with the whole thing.
Taking away one bad apple ruins it for the bunch.
yeah,
man.
ruin the whole thing.
So
I thought
that guy deserves to be put to death.
we-
He deserves,
That guy deserves to
he
die.
actually deserves to
he
die.
literally deserves to fucking die.
What about you?
Man.
Cheeseburger.
Damn.
Chicken tenders.
What do you get on the cheeseburger?
Pepper jack cheese and grilled onions and like some kind of Big Mac sauce or some shit.
That's
Keeping
solid.
it simple. No
Keeping it
vegetables.
simple.
No vegetables. I'm dying. I don't need the fucking vegetables.
I'm a murderer.
I'm not gonna take another shit. What do I need fiber for?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
This is it.
Chicken tenders. I want that burger. I'll do chocolate lava cake,
Okay.
and then lastly, I'll do some. There's this bag of Doritos. It's purple Doritos. It's called the sweet chili flavor.
Oh,
I'm gonna have just some Doritos, and that'll be the last thing that's in my mouth when I die.
Damn, y'all some expensive little prisoners.
That's it.
$20 limit.
I just asked for a cheeseburger, and chicken tenders, a lava
you're
cake.
good, you're good.
And
I asked for a lot.
Omar asked for a lot.
I want it too.
He asked for a fucking
And I mean
whole convenience store.
Man said 50 oatmeal cream pies and some fucking some tater tots. And
Loki
that'll
as a
knock me out.
prisoner though, that's got to be kind of nice though, right? Like, imagine like all those things I just said actually in front of me.
Yeah, they'll be in front of you.
And I get to have this meal and like, all
but
right.
then you die after. So it's kind of like,
Is it an even trade? No, no, it's not.
is it really worth it? I don't really know.
Yeah, and start eating oatmeal pie. Those things are so good, dude.
It's worth the death.
I hate that bad food is so good, man.
Yeah, but it's for a reason.
That shit hurts my heart, dude.
But that shit's amazing,
It's
though.
meant to lead us to an early death. You know what I mean?
shit's
kinda-
Like I think about that all the time. Like, are we really gonna live as long as our parents and their parents did, with all the fucking shitty food and stuff, and all the shit stuff in the environment and stuff in our water? Are we gonna live as long as they did?
Shit, probably, yeah.
I think so, but maybe the quality of life will go down. Maybe like it's way more common to get sick, or maybe like we're a lot more frail or something. But like I
Yeah.
feel like technology, it'll keep you alive even if it's not like you're not super healthy. They're just like fucking here's this pill, take this once a month and you won't die. But you
I think
still
it
like
depends.
you still look unhealthy as fuck or something. I don't know.
Yeah. The 800-pound people, I don't know if they'll make it that long.
Bro, I was in an elevator recently and the max was 3,000 pounds. And I was like, that's 5 of those 600-pound chicks. That's 5 of them. Imagine if 5 of them walked into this elevator.
Yo,
I'd be done.
We're going down.
We're going down.
Those 600-pound chicks come in here. We're
It's
done.
over.
They're bringing the house down.
They're bringing the house down. But I mean, seriously, how long can they live with their 600 pounds?
Not
very
that long.
Yeah,
bro.
mean,
God
what's-
knows how they've made it this
what's the
far.
I was watching
lifespan?
a scene where one of the 800-pound girls was like weighing herself on the scale, and she said, "Is that bitch gonna hold me?" And it did, but she weighed 820.
Bro.
And she stood there just looking at the
I'm
scale.
gonna say this right
It's
now.
almost half a ton.
I don't feel bad for most of those people.
I feel bad for him a little bit.
Nah.
No, I definitely don't.
For the
'Cause you
ones-
see what they eat?
Yeah, for the ones who like
Yeah.
are genetically like predisposed and they don't,
But
like,
they won't hit 800.
the ones who are genetically
They won't.
predisposed.
Yeah, they won't hit 800 pounds.
So
You
what
gotta
happens
try.
is-
You got to put in effort to get
Exactly.
to
You gotta
it.
put. You gotta eat yourself there, bro.
Yeah, that's a
Like
lot of food.
I saw this one clip that my girlfriend was showing me. It's this one dude. He was, I think, 5'30".
We were watching the same exact clip.
So he was like 5'30" or some shit, and he's like, he was I think he was like losing his hair because he was like picking his hair out because he became so like fucking anxious over the whole shit.
Jesus.
And his hair looked kind of bad, but didn't look horrible. Like he still has he has a nice head of hair. He still has a full head of hair, but you can tell like he's kind of losing. Like he's losing it because he's picking it out because he's anxious over his weight. He weighs like 5'30". Fucking doctor / coach, nutritionist, whatever comes in and tells him like, you need to lose some weight. You're gonna die. You need to like lose like 100 pounds. Start with like some light walking. Dieting is the best thing you can do. Like even more important than exercise. And the guy's like, okay, I'm going to try, yada, 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 even though I know it's hard. Doctor comes back to visit him in 2 months. The guy's gained like 80 pounds.
That's crazy.
What?
And he's like almost bald
That's
because he's
Oh
fucking
my
legitimately almost
gosh.
picked all of his hair out because he's super fat.
Bro, people like that, for their own good, you just need to throw them like into like a little rehab thing.
I thought you was gonna say throw him into the ocean.
Throw them
leave,
see if they float.
leave him at McDonald's.
See what happens.
Leave him at McDonald's.
Leave them in the
That's all you need to
McDonald's,
do.
and don't go pick them up and then just sit there on the bench forever. Just keep ordering every day.
Sitting at the stall alone with their arms on top of the
It's
table.
like, oh, that's just Gary. He can't leave. He's stuck in that. He's
give
stuck in
them-
that booth forever.
Give them $1,000 and leave them at McDonald's. How long do you think they'll live?
Not long.
Not that long, bro.
Bro, they gotta throw them in like a rehab thing and only feed them what they can eat. Like,
That's like-
only feed them like a regular meal.
That makes me think of that dude, the fucking supersized me, the guy who was eating McDonald's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. At the end of it, remember he was feeling like shit, dude.
Oh, hell
He felt
yeah.
like shit. Yeah,
He was having health issues and like serious health issues from just
and
one
it was
month.
only a month.
It was
And
1 month.
You could tell how sad he was because he would talk to the camera, like, and like narrate the thing and shit. And you
Yeah.
could tell like this guy was losing energy and like losing like like happiness almost.
He was like, I feel
he just sounded
horrible.
sad. Yeah, he's like, yeah, this morning,
He was just
I just
drained.
Don't feel good. Yeah, he's fucking eating Big Macs all day, every day. But didn't he not gain any weight really?
No, he gained
He
weight.
gained weight.
Oh, he did. He
Gained,
gained
like,
a shit ton.
like 40 pounds or something like that.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why did the documentary? Yeah, it's not appealing for McDonald's.
Absolutely.
Bro, I've seen because they just eat too much, man. Like I don't understand how someone can get to that point. It's nuts. I saw like one of the clips from like my 600-pound life or whatever, and it's a chick and she's dating a guy, and the guy is probably like 300 pounds. So he's a big dude, but not like I can't walk around.
Yeah.
And the guy goes out, and she's mean, bro. She is being mean to this
She's
dude,
mean
telling
to
him
his
to
fat
hurry
ass?
up. Yeah, tell him, get me, I'm falling. Bro, she's laying down in bed. He has to pick her up so she can sit up a little bit.
She's the heavy one. He's a
the
little
lighter
bit
one.
Oh, he's the lighter
Oh,
one.
I know
He's the
what
lighter
you're
one.
talking about. I got confused for a second.
And he's nice. He's being nice to her. And like she's like yelling at him, telling him like get me out of bed and like do this and that. He goes and gets her pizza, bro. He comes back with like 12 fucking boxes of large pizzas. It's nuts. And she is downing them. And so is he. But she is downing them.
12 boxes.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
don't remember how much exactly it was, but like definitely enough for like a large kid's
I
party.
can't even finish a box between
Yeah.
me and my girlfriend. It's a struggle to even get close to finishing a box.
It was 100% for sure at least 6 or 7 boxes. At least.
Never in my life
sure.
have I realized that being fat is expensive. It is. Like they have to eat a lot of fucking food at one time
Yeah, what are you doing?
that I could eat in like a week. Like 12 boxes of pizza, bro. That would last me like damn near half a month.
That's
Yeah.
that's gonna last me a long time.
That would last me a minute.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love pizza, but it's not something I could eat even 2 days in a row.
Really?
I don't think I could even do it 2 days in a row anymore,
could-
bro.
yeah,
Smash a pizza
Like,
for a week.
2 meals in a row, I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
either.
2 meals.
Yeah.
I can't. Like, it's too heavy, bro. Like, I need something light on my system. I can't be fucking putting that much pizza in my body. I'm gonna feel like horrible.
Yeah, man. Same thing with like burgers and stuff like that. Like a burger
Yeah,
and
dude.
fries.
Yeah.
You do that shit like for 3 days straight, you're not gonna feel very good.
You feel horrible.
Oh man, absolutely.
Even
you don't
like
want to look
Chipotle,
yourself
dude.
in the mirror.
Sometimes I'll eat Chipotle like at work because I'll go out to lunch and there's like times where I'll eat out like every day of the week, which is not good. It's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
But I'll eat Chipotle and like I'll get some slightly healthy stuff in there. It's like a mix of it. And like on day 3, I'm like, this isn't
Well, it's
I
still
don't
like
feel
it's
very
still
good.
hella carbs because it's just
Yeah.
rice and beans and chicken.
fuck ton of rice and
whatever you
stuff.
get.
Yeah, I still won't feel good. Sometimes you got to get yourself a nice little salad or a nice little something like something light.
Chipotle, man. Let me explain my issue with Chipotle here.
My beef with Chipotle. I
Every
would say.
time I fucking go there, they skimp the shit out of me. They put the smallest little scoop of chicken,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, you fucking pieces of shit.
You know what's
I-
fucked up? Especially in the more expensive areas.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
they have a lot of business, they fucking... Because they don't want to keep replacing that shit. So they just give you like a tiny
They
little
give you a
bit.
little bitch scoop and then just look at you, and I just give them the most mute fucking blank face. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
I'll ask him, though. I'll tell him...
Do you know who I fucking am?
you know, I
Look at my
fucking am.
face.
I wish you death.
You will die tonight, sir. That'll be it. Any queso, no thank you.
That you were saying?
if you ask him, death upon you and yours. Just walk out. What was I gonna say? If you ask them, they'll do it. They'll give you more. I'll always be like, "Hey, can I get a little more rice?" And like, "Okay, fine."
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
But I've had them
rice-
do that, and they give me like the smallest little tiny.
Oh, you want more rice?
If you try it with the protein,
Sometimes, which is not good.
no. If you try it with the protein though, they're gonna be like, as soon as they fucking ask the person what do you get, they're gonna be like double meat chicken.
Oh, yeah, they gonna put that stupid
Extra.
ass. They gonna put that stupid ass CC on your shit.
yeah.
Fuck
And they
you,
gonna be like, yeah,
dude.
he doubled up on his.
They're
protein.
gonna put C and then a 2, or they're gonna put 2X. They're gonna put C2X or some shit like that.
You
C2X.
snitch, bro. Why are you telling the cashier
Oh
this is what
my
I got?
Right?
You jerk.
Double chicken. Get the fuck out.
Bro, I recently discovered a Freebirds by my house.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh
It's like-
my
Freebirds is
God,
pretty
I
good.
miss
It's like
Freebirds
finding
so
a fucking
much.
golden egg or something. I'm never going back to Chipotle. Ever
I'm about to
again.
go there after this.
Bro.
I'm not even kidding. If they're
I
still
love
open.
Freebirds, bro.
Bro, those burritos. I used to get the nachos because they used to work at this frozen yogurt place by like this old Freebirds that both of them closed.
Places just be closing,
They
man.
Hell
just
yeah.
be closing, dude. And I used to get the nacho thing. They would get like a nacho thing, and it was the same style. You just throw whatever you want in there. Bro,
Yeah.
that shit was amazing.
Bro, it's
It was
just so
amazing.
Nachos are good. I'm a nacho fan.
Yeah, and
I-
when they're
and-
loaded like a motherfucker, it's like a meal.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And I went to the place that replaced. I went to the place that replaced the Freebirds. It's like a churroholic now. That shit is amazing.
Churroholic.
Really?
Churroholic.
They just serve churros.
It's
Both,
churro.
like,
They have like another thing where they serve like I think like Vietnamese food and shit like that. But I don't
on
give a
fucking
fuck
earth?
about that. I want the churros.
That happened.
I came here for the churros. I don't want pho.
They give you churros. They put it in like a little
Fun churros.
a little cup of ice cream, and you can put like they fold the churro in there. But it's just fire.
It was good.
Fire.
Damn, I love a good churro, dude.
The innovative stuff that they can do with food nowadays, it's kind of alarming because they're just making it taste better and better.
And it's not healthy at all.
It's not healthier.
No.
Like there's no increments of making it healthier.
Yeah, they're not even trying. Yeah,
Not at
It's
all.
just, like making it worse.
Let's see how much sugar we can. And it kind of like hits you when you look. Like if you actually go to the store and you start reading the nutritional labels on shit, and you look at the sugar, even in things that you don't think have sugar. Like I buy a lot of prepackaged salads, and you'll see like on there because they include the dressing too, and it comes with everything. And I'll be like, dude, why does this salad have 25 grams of sugar?
Jesus
Fuck,
That's as
dude.
much as a candy bar. That's
Yeah.
I think that's I think that's actually
might be
more than a Snickers.
Yeah, I think a Snickers is probably what, like 14, 15?
Yeah, why does my fucking salad have more sugar than a Snickers? That's
Because
ridiculous.
That's how some people need their shit.
And if you get the real unhealthy shit, like a Kool-Aid or something like that, oh my
Forget
god.
If you get a
bro.
Kool-Aid, bro, forget about
Bro,
it.
those are so bad for you. It's crazy.
Sugary drinks are ridiculous.
Yeah, man.
That's the biggest waste of your calories to me.
And I'm a big sugar head, and like not on like everything. I'm a big fan of like chocolates and stuff like that. But if I catch myself eating a lot of sugar in a day, man, you really do feel like shit.
Oh, you
No,
feel
you feel it.
like
feel
nothing
horrible?
else makes you feel that bad.
Your
Not like
teeth feel
sodium,
bad?
none of that.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like shit. I just feel like super energetic for like 5 minutes, and then after that, I'm like in the deepest crash in my life.
I feel like I feel like bloated, and it never goes away, and it's just fucking. It's
Damn, how much chocolate are you eating?
that shit is in you. And I just feel like I'm gonna start like foaming at the mouth. I don't feel energized at all.
At the mouth, it's pure sugar.
It's pure sugar, dude. It's
Pure sugar
taste
foam.
this. It's delicious.
Boy got sugar coming out of his mouth.
Strap him up to the wall and just start selling my spit. No, but it's I don't know, man. It just makes you feel awful. It makes
Oh
you feel
my
like
God.
just like sad and heavy.
That's like that's why I feel like I can't. Like I've seen whenever I drive, like sometimes I drive in the morning on the weekends, I see people pulling up and they're getting like donuts. And the
Yeah.
idea of donuts always sounds good to me, but imagine starting your day off with like that much sugar. It's just fried dough coated with sugar.
Just sugar.
And you're just eating that to start your day off, like let's say 8 in the morning. Bro, you're gonna be crashing like a
At like
motherfucker.
9 o'clock.
At like
Yeah.
9 or 10 o'clock.
You'll be done, bro.
Before
And then
you
you
even
eat-
get to where you're going.
And then you eat lunch to pick you back up, and then after lunch you're just a corpse.
When's the last time y'all had a donut in the morning?
I ain't gonna lie, it was this week.
Probably
Was this
like
week?
probably like 3 weeks ago
Okay. Well,
or
that's,
like a month ago.
It was this week.
that's sooner than me. Never mind. I thought y'all were gonna say a wow. What? But
I'm
you
not
felt
gonna
like
lie.
shit, right? You felt like shit.
I did feel like shit.
I didn't feel
Yeah.
like shit though.
I felt like shit. Last
felt like
time
shit.
I did it. I got some donut holes, like a dozen donut holes, bro. I felt awful. They
Yeah.
were so good, and I couldn't stop eating them. I ate all 12. But man,
Well, you're not supposed to eat all 12?
no, I mean
You're supposed to stop?
You could leave 6 for later.
Ah,
you leave 4
fuck
for
Ah,
later.
fuck that. Finish the bag.
Come on, bro.
Finish
Be a
that.
man. Take
Eat
them
the
all
bag.
down. Yeah, eat the bag.
Eat the
bro.
bag, goddammit.
Be a champion.
How many donut holes do you think that lady who eats 12 pieces eats?
Man, a lot.
Yo, 12 pieces and
Do
to
you-
put that in a donut
do you
holes,
think-
bro?
Bro, like 50 donut holes has to
Hey, but
kill
do
you.
you
dude.
think like when she eats the donut hole, she doesn't feel as guilty as eating the actual donuts?
They're snack sized.
I don't think they have a conscience anymore, bro, when it comes to eating, bro. I think once you get to that point, this is what you think is life. This is
They
what
have-
you think is normal.
They have no morals. There's
Because,
no
bro,
conscience.
if you can't get up in your bed, if you can't sit up,
By yourself.
what
Oh
on
my
earth brings you to tell someone, bring me 5 pizzas? What tells you that, bro? Like, and like, man, all the things have to go wrong, and all the people around you have to be like enabling for you to get to that point.
Yeah.
Because if one of y'all got to like 400 pounds and you told me, hey, bro, can you please bring me like 4 Papa John's pizzas? I'd be like, I'm bringing you 2.
I'm bringing
I'm not gonna
you
lie,
two.
the
I'm bringing
moment
you
that-
2 only. Stop
The moment
it.
that you realize, like, yo, I can't even sit up in my bed by myself, it's like, yo, you need to just stop what
Yeah.
you're doing and just go walk.
It's
Go
just
outside.
be a human and just stop eating for a second and walk around. Like, how does that happen?
Stop
It's-
shoveling your mouth full of food for 1 second.
For once.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
And somehow those are like stars in this country, right? They're like reality stars,
Falling stars.
Bro, those chicks probably have millions of dollars now.
The,
Just from that
the
show.
600-pound chicks?
The 600-pound chicks, yeah.
I mean, they're not going to have it for very long.
No,
They're going to die early.
Or they're gonna
I'd
eat it.
date them. Would you date them? I'd date them.
I'd date 'em.
Get a quick check.
I am not dating those 600-pound. You see how rude they were?
Oh my god, the smell, bro.
First
But
of
on the
all, they're
other side,
rude.
on the other side, when they die, you got the money
You
right
got the
there.
mo- How do they take shits? How do they do anything? They can't sit up
How
in
do
the
they
bed.
sit on the toilet?
Yeah. How big is that toilet? Do you think they
Where's
can-
the
No,
pussy
they,
hole?
they seem mean enough to where, like, if they died, they'd leave their money to their cat or some shit, and not you. You know what I mean? They see if they're that mean and that fat, there's no way they're gonna leave their money to you. Come on.
big mean ass.
They might leave it to a chicken tender or something.
I'll leave you my chicken tender collection. I've been collecting these since the 60s. These chicken tenders.
Oh, that's so nasty.
Vintage chicken tenders.
Eating can be such a fleeting pleasure. You know what I mean? Like it's nice. Like you put the shit in your mouth and you're like it's so good, but as soon as it's like in you, it's like it's gone.
Yeah.
Like you get the mouth, you get the taste, you get the flavor. Flavor disappears. It's like okay, now like I just ate all this shit. Okay, now what? You know what I mean? Like it's very fleeting.
Sometimes it sticks with me though. I had some Wingstop sandwiches last night. That shit was crazy.
Real good?
Man, fire.
It's one of I think it's up there with the pleasures of like sex and like all that kinds of shit. You know what I mean?
Really, sex
like,
you get food because sex won't make you feel bad. Food will
that's
make
true.
you feel
Sex
bad.
never
doesn't
makes
make
me
you
feel
feel
Maybe I
bad.
feel tired,
I felt that shit.
but food will make you feel bad.
Yeah, I've eaten some
Food will
food
make
and
you
I've just
feel
been like,
bad.
oh, I've eaten too much.
That
you
for
know?
sure. You know who's got the right idea? It's not funny.
Who?
Bulimics. Bulimic people.
Not gonna lie, they're kind of onto something.
They're kind of onto something. Just eat a shit ton of it. Just throw that shit back up.
If it wasn't
All right,
for the
we're
teeth
good to
thing,
go.
they'd be all right.
Yeah, back to square one.
No,
man.
I've heard it's
Back to
bad for you
square
though
one.
because
The
they
bile.
get acid. They get really bad acid reflux.
Yeah,
because
man.
the constant throwing up, the stomach acid always
What I
has
mean?
like
They can't be good for you.
the shit.
And they
It's always
look
lined.
They look fantastic.
They look fantastic.
They probably look great though.
Once every 2 weeks, give it a go.
Or
Go
what if
ahead.
you-
Eat as much ice cream as you want.
Or what if you just did chew and spit? What if you did no swallow?
Oh,
Nah,
that's another.
that's
Imagine you
crazy.
just chew a bunch of steak and you just
No, that's
crazy.
you because you're not even like truly enjoying it because you didn't get to swallow it. All you got is this mush in your mouth with the flavor. And you
But
spit
that's
it
what
out.
that's really all you want though is the flavor.
I wonder if that's a good way to go about it. I'm gonna try it out.
The
I'm gonna
chew-
get
the chew
I'm
and
gonna get a
spit.
hot and spicy meal and chew and spit it and see how it goes.
The chew and spit method.
No, but
That ain't it. That ain't gonna be
if there was
it.
just a pill, man, where I could just fucking eat whatever I want and then swallow this thing and it just dissolves whatever I had in my stomach, doesn't take in any nutrients, just gets rid of it, I'd love that.
Yeah.
People
I
would
love
be
that.
eating
the pill
people
more
would just
than
be
the
eating,
food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people wouldn't even be eating shit anymore. I mean, if it'd be insane if that pill was around.
Yeah.
Because then people wouldn't have to do any exercise. You could just eat whatever you want. Just that's
Eventually we'll get to like the nutrition pill where you just take it like that's your meal for the day.
it. Yeah, like instead, you know how we take multivitamins, but instead of taking that bullshit, you just take your nutrition pill, and you're like, all right, I'm good for a week.
Yeah. This pill right here is fucking 800 calories.
Yeah.
Just downing this real quick.
Take one of these pills. I have everything I need. I don't need to fucking eat anything. Why would I waste the calories and fucking eat all this shit? I feel full.
Yeah.
Like, what if they could replicate the feeling of feeling full in your stomach?
They kind of have that right now.
But
Like
then
some
how-
of those diet pills, that's what they do.
But
I don't
how
know what
does
they
that-
do, but they do that.
But how does it fix the feeling of like the actual biological process though? Because the biological process of eating food and going to your stomach and digesting it, how does it satiate that?
I actually don't know.
How does it account for that? If you're not like, if they adjust, like you're just doing these pills and you're not getting actual food, wouldn't you die?
What?
Or
You
I
talking
mean,
about
how's
the
it
full
work?
pills, like the ones that make you full? I think you're
Let's
just
say,
like
yeah.
you're just malnourished. You're just eating less than you should be eating.
Okay, that makes
You know what
sense.
I mean? Because
you're
like,
still eating. You're,
You're
just not
basically
eating as
starving
much.
yourself. You're
Yeah.
starving yourself comfortably.
Yeah.
Because you don't feel hungry.
Yeah, because you feel full.
Yeah, but you're still
But
eating
you're not
less
getting
than
no
you
fucking
should be.
nutrients.
Yeah. Or like those little like like you remember when they used to like on cable, you know what I mean? Back when cable existed, you guys remember that?
Back when cable was
like
a
back when
thing.
you'd watch cable, like some of those diet pills, I would look them up or see what they do. That is what they do. They just make you feel full. That's all it is. It'd be like a meal drink, and it just makes you feel full.
Or like, you know what I heard was really bad are those fat burners.
What do they do?
Like the ones that people would take whenever they're like working out to help them like cut fat whenever they're like on a cut.
yeah.
Was
They
it just
would-
like make you release water?
Yeah, so like they basically have, I guess you call them like a lot of stimulants in them. So like a lot of the same shit that has like in caffeine, but they have a shit ton of caffeine and a bunch of other pre-workout type shit that makes you like itchy and all that shit. And so people would take those and they'd have like
Makes you itchy.
they'd have like
does.
heart palpitations and shit.
Cool.
Because they'd fast and then they'd take these fat burners and they'd be like, oh my God, I'm working out, but I feel like I'm going to have a fucking heart attack.
Yeah. No,
like,
dude.
That sounds ridiculous.
Just get healthy the normal way. People gotta stop like buying pills off TV.
Yeah.
Dude.
Don't buy pills off TV. They're
Don't
trying
buy-
to sell you bullshit.
Don't buy
dude.
anything
Yeah.
off TV, dude.
For real. If there's a fucking number for you to call to buy this shit and they mail it to you,
and they
chances are
charge you
it's not
shipping
good.
and handling? No,
Chances
that's
are it's
good.
not good, dude.
Only thing you should buy off TV is Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's the
God.
only thing that we endorse here.
But there's a lot of sad girls out there that have their tits shown on that. And I heard that they didn't really get anything for doing that.
They didn't get
Dude,
shit.
there's no
They get
way
like
they're
$100 on a
compensating.
t-shirt.
Yeah, there's no way they're compensating these chicks. It's
They
probably,
would sign contracts and they would basically like they would sign their rights away.
Jesus. So they could use this in whatever they
They
want.
could use it for
For
anything.
$100 in a t-shirt and some.
Bro.
Bro,
some
you're
grease.
drunk as hell, and you just go into like a video store, and your titties on the front cover
That's
of a VHS
nuts.
All
Yeah,
for
that's
some Mardi Gras beads.
for a boo boo ass T-shirt.
Just late night Spike, bro.
Late night Spike,
And
Comedy
you're
Central.
watching it, and you see your fucking daughter on there. That bitch told me she was. She told me she was in whatever for spring break.
And now she's flashing her titties on the TV.
God damn
That'd
it!
be
She's having
crazy,
sex
bro.
in this RV. That's what they would do. They'd fuck them in an RV. I think.
No way.
I think so.
I
'cause
thought they were just flashing the titties on TV.
No, they were fucking them.
I think they fuck.
They were
them.
fucking
in
them?
the actual videos. I think they fuck them.
I don't know about the
Whoa.
actual videos, but they would like for sure like get them to like fuck other girls because I just watched a documentary about it, and they would get them to fuck the other girls, and then the camera guys would be like, "All right, now it's our turn," and then
Jesus.
just fuck them.
Yeah, because I just remember them being in an RV every time. It was like
Yeah.
they were on a bed in an RV.
It was in the back of the
Okay,
RV.
well, I no longer endorse it. I mean, those chicks were drunk as fuck.
They're
Oh,
drunk
they
as
were
fuck, bro.
Yeah, and at a place like that, they're probably just picking out like the real hoey ones.
Oh, yeah, pull up
Yeah.
on like
Slutty ones,
spring
yeah.
break or pull up at Mardi Gras.
Whoever's showing her tits, she'll probably do it. Come here.
Go up to the
Give
most
you a t-shirt.
wild white girl that just like, so what have you been up to all night? Do you want to party? You want to have some fun?
You want to party?
God, having a daughter is scary.
Oh my god, it
Jesus
seems
Christ.
horrifying.
God, they're so easy to take advantage of. It's at certain points in their lives, like at young ages or drunk or whatever.
Bro, that shit's scary.
Sometimes for insecure reasons, sometimes for like just their stature. Like if they're small, they get drunk faster. I don't know, man.
That's true. And sometimes there's a lot of shitty dudes out there.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
And
shitty
dudes just
yeah.
want to do stuff to women.
Yeah.
If I have a daughter, her first drink gonna be with me, and I'm gonna get her right.
Would you let your kids drink
Get you
early?
used to
Hell yeah.
How early would you let them drink?
Like
14.
Yeah.
14?
Yeah.
I think so, like 14, 15. But real slow at
Yeah,
first.
we're not getting
Real
plastered.
slow.
Like
Nah,
we're
I'm-
just chilling.
he's
This
getting,
is like a once a year thing, and you're not drinking too much.
and
Yeah.
just beer.
yeah, just be.
I'm gonna say
we're
like
not-
a little glass of wine at
well, actually, like
Thanksgiving.
I think shots would be better for a kid.
a shot.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not giving them hard liquor. You're
I
crazy.
remember when I first drank, it was with my Theo in Bronzeville, and we would just do shots. He would have like super shitty tequila.
Oh hell no.
And we would just do like 2 shots each when we would go like shoot guns with him at his ranch, which sounds very unsafe as all this is coming together.
two little shots, go shoot some guns.
No, but like it was. I would prefer that over beer because beer's too much liquid. Now it wouldn't hit you as hard though, but a shot will get you there real quick, and it'll get you like not wanting more. You'll be like, oh my god, okay, this is fine. I don't need like.
But you scare them from drinking. Like that's scaring them from drinking.
Yeah.
everything.
kind of, yeah. It kind of makes you feel
Do you
like,
re-
all right, I can't
I
do
mean,
this all the time. This is
do
like a
you-
once every now and then thing.
Do you remember taking your first shots? I mean,
It was
that's
fucking scary.
it's scary, and at the same time, it feels horrible. Like when you actually do it, you're like, oh my god, it tastes like rubbing alcohol. Like,
Yeah, when you first taste it, yeah, that's exactly what.
You're
it
Not
is.
just
gonna
like,
lie,
oh
the
my
first
God.
time I got drunk, I was like, I didn't know that it felt horrible. Like I was having a blast. I was having a great time.
This is great.
Until I woke up the next morning and I was like, damn, never doing that again. And then I lied to myself, and I did it every day.
yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it snowballs, man.
A young hangover, dude. That's tough.
That shit was tough, bro.
I remember one time I was with my cousins, and I was with my girl cousin, and we were drinking, and my older cousin, he was the one pouring our drinks. I forget why he wasn't doing it. Maybe he had to wake up early or something. I forgot what. But we were in Bronzeville, and so like we were in the city. We were on vacation, so I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. So this guy kept making a super strong like vodka mixed with orange juice, and he would just give them to us. At this point, we were like drunk enough to not really be paying attention, so he just give them to us, but they'd be so full we wouldn't even know it.
Yeah.
And there'd be like just a little bit of orange juice, and it'd be a shit ton of alcohol. Bro, the hangover I had the next day, that made me like not want to drink. This was probably when I was like 16.
Yeah.
That made me not want to drink a lot for like 3 years, bro. For like another 2 or 3 years. I was like, I got to be careful, man, because I felt like shit. Dude. I was just throwing up the whole next day. Nothing is worse than having like that type of hangover. Like you can't keep any food down. You just keep
Yeah.
fucking throwing up.
Like you feel like you were poisoned.
You feel like you were poisoned.
You were
Yeah.
poisoned.
So who is doing this to me?
Who was poisoning me? you did it willingly.
I did it willingly, yeah. And it tasted terrible. Tasted absolutely
On
terrible.
vodka. Vodka's the worst one too.
Yeah.
especially if it's cheap vodka.
That's the first alcohol I drank as well was vodka.
Same for me. That's the first alcohol I
I
drank.
don't think anyone drinks whiskey
I
first.
think vodka's the first one because everybody's like, okay, this guy's never drank before. Let's give him the shitty vodka. We don't want to give him the good
cheap
whiskey.
bullshit out of plastic bottle.
Yeah.
It was fucking New Amsterdam, bro. Out of a glass. It was glass bottle, but it was
It was New Amsterdam.
That's
Yeah.
not too bad.
The first shit I had was Sky vodka. Horrible.
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 Oh, wait.
Horrible.
It was in my buddy's backyard.
That clear and blue one?
yeah.
Why do I feel like I remember that one?
Actually, that was the first
awful?
alcohol. That was the first vodka I had. The first alcohol I had was beer, and that was at my buddy's house. I was like 18.
How'd you feel about? You were 18 when you had your first
Yeah.
bit of alcohol?
Beer, I loved.
Yeah.
I loved it from the moment I tried it.
God damn it! I
It was
wish
my
I liked
first
beer more,
love.
but I don't. I'm starting to hate it now.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Maybe because you
I
don't like.
hate it. That's not true.
Maybe you're not a carbonated. Maybe you're not a carbonation guy.
That's what it is, dude. I can't burp it out, and like so it just all gets stuck in there, and I'm just full of fucking air.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's just full of air, and then I have this fucking taste of wheat in my mouth.
That's why I just like liquor. Liquor gets the job done very quickly.
But it's so strong, bro.
But I fuck
It's
it.
But
so
after
strong.
3, it's not real anymore.
But sometimes it hits
What's
my
not
soul.
real?
Like after 3, you don't taste it.
The liquor.
Yeah. Now I'm just like I'm in drunk mode.
But
Says
you,
you.
but you feel it.
You keep tasting it.
I keep tasting that shit. I taste it the whole night.
I seen Gio take shots and not chase them a million times. I thought that happened with you right away.
No, dude, I taste that shit the whole time.
I like if I do a tequila and I do the same liquor the whole night, after like 4 or 3 of them, I can't even taste it, dude. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It just numbs my mouth.
Whoa.
No, I think I still taste it. I don't know, man. Liquor is just too much for me, man. It's too strong, bro. I don't need it.
You
But
know
it
what's-
gets
I
me
don't
where
need
I
it in
want to
my
go.
life.
Whiskey's not good anymore. I don't like whiskey
Whiskey's
anymore.
never been good to me.
It used to be great. I used to fucking love a nice fucking Crown Apple or whatever, a Jim Beam or some bullshit. But now, like, even a good whiskey, I don't like them.
I think I just
Any
grew-
dark, I don't like the fucking bourbons and shit. I don't like them either. They're too strong, bro. It's got a really strong like
So
taste.
you're only on tequila now.
Yeah, because like the chasing of it or like just the aftermath,
It's just easier.
it's way easier.
Yeah.
it goes away after like 2-3 seconds.
Alcohol and-
Whiskey will stay in your mouth all
Alcohol in
night.
general can be rough.
Bro.
I mean, what I did last month was I didn't drink alcohol or like smoke or anything for the whole month. It was an interesting experience, man. Like you feel like you're missing out on not like the smoking part, but like the alcohol part. Whenever you're around friends,
Really?
and you see people drinking, you kind of you're like, damn, I want to drink
Got FOMO.
because it's so social,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I feel like a little drink is no problem. But like if you're trying to do it for discipline reasons, then go for it. But
Yeah.
like if you're trying to do it like I feel like you just have a little drink. Everybody have a little drink. It's just a little one,
You
just
feel
one
like-
beer, something.
I'll
It'll
say
make you
this.
It
feel
does
loose.
open you up though.
It does.
Yeah,
Everybody. To
it does
everybody.
open you up. You feel like you're missing out, but I'll say this: I still had fun with people.
Yeah, you'll still have fun.
Like I still had a good time. So to me, I feel like it proved to me like I don't need that to have fun.
but you
Was
feel
it
like
funny
you didn't-
watching people?
It is funny watching people,
It's so
but like
fucking funny.
but the people that at least that we mutually know, they don't really get fucked up to the point where like like they can't talk or some shit,
Yeah.
or like they're
yeah.
fucking like on the floor. Like at least not anymore, right?
But yeah,
Even
not
just
anymore.
like even like a regular drunk person, not like hammered, they just slur their words
people
a little bit.
people
Yeah.
be slurring their words.
It's
It's
when you're
funny to- it's just
sober-
funny to talk to them.
When you're sober, you realize every little thing like someone else does when they're drunk.
yeah.
Like when
Absolutely.
they're like slurring, they're doing that little lean.
Or like repeats, like if they do like things over and
Yeah.
over on
I'm
accident.
I'm not
Yeah.
drunk.
Yeah.
like
Or
shit like
you
that.
look them in the eyes, and their eyes are going in two different
Just like-
directions.
She's like, what is going on?
I can look at one way and look
Looking at a
another way.
hammered person while you're sober,
Is
Oh,
unsettling,
that's
dude.
probably exactly why.
unsettling.
It's unsettling.
Shit's disturbing, bro.
That's probably exactly why when cops pull them over, they're just like, I know this motherfucker's drunk.
It's, hi, officer. And then like when you get jailed,
I'm
I wasn't
not
even
drunk.
drunk, bro.
I wasn't even drunk. Why you pull me over?
Not
for?
Why
drunk.
is pulling me over?
You could test me if you want.
bro, that's really how drunk people talk and act. It's hilarious.
Oh man.
It's fucking funny.
Hey man, fuck cops for pulling them over though.
Oh, yeah.
Cops, man.
But I guess drinking and driving's a bad thing, whatever, right? But
Yeah.
how are we supposed to get around?
You can Uber home.
I gotta get around.
If my friend lives 20 miles away,
Make
Am I
Uber
supposed to
cheaper if they want me
Uber
to actually
home?
use it?
and that's just very inefficient. I'm supposed to Uber there and then home. What am I made of money?
Yeah. Now I gotta wait for this
I'm
fucking
poor.
thing. I gotta find the Uber. I'm hammered.
Clearly
dude.
poor. I'm driving home.
I'm poor. I'm poor. I'm driving home. I'm the wrong guy.
Cop
to
pulls you
stop.
over. I have no money. I'm driving home drunk, sir.
Why are you drunk in the
Oh
cars?
my God.
I have no money.
No money. I can't.
I need to get my money up, dude. This is why I'm fucking drunk driving.
You ever
my
seen that?
Come on,
You ever
cop.
seen that video of that
Please.
hillbilly dude? He's like, I have no fucking money. The guy,
No.
he's like, so his. With context, the video takes a different turn because this guy was totally in the wrong. But in the video, like it starts off with this guy, and he's like, "You're gonna tow it," and the guy's like, "Yeah, we're gonna tow it." He's like, "Please don't tow it. I have no fucking money." He's like, "You guys are making my life worse. My life fucking sucks."
Oh,
And you feel so bad for the dude. Turns out the fucking pickup truck he's driving The registration is like 10 years old and it has no headlights or taillights, and he's driving at night.
Oh, hell no.
Completely in the wrong.
Completely in the wrong, but like in the moment, you're like, oh man, fuck these guys, fuck the cops.
This is wrong. This is injustice.
I'm on his fucking side.
Hey, people are very quick to say fuck the cops, but sometimes I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's good we have these motherfuckers.
Bro, nothing made me kind of side with the cops more than the show Cops. You ever seen the show Cops?
Dude,
Yeah.
Those people are so fucking stupid.
those people are pretty much 95% of them are in the wrong.
Oh,
Probably
no.
more.
It's
Probably
propaganda.
more.
Literally, I think 100%. Because I don't think they're going to show a situation where the cop is in the wrong.
That's true.
So they always show
That's
the
what I'm
person in the
saying.
wrong. And they're always doing the dumb. They'll be driving drunk, cops chasing them. They fucking pull over, take off, dude. The cop
like
chases them for
Transformers
like
for
5
cops.
minutes. What?
It's like Transformers for cops. It's all propaganda.
Wait, what do you mean?
How the Transformers was like propaganda for the military.
Was Transformers propaganda for the military?
Yeah.
In real life? Like the cartoon?
No, like the movies.
Were they?
Yeah.
They kind of were because they made they
They
made
them
the
seem
military
like they
look
was
cool.
hella tight.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the military, fucking that one dude who was in all those early 2000s movies. I can't remember.
Shia?
Homeboy in the Desert. Not
Shia?
Shia. Not Shia.
Not
That doesn't
Tyrese.
matter.
The other white
Not
guy.
Tyrese. Tyrese was in those movies too. Huh?
Tyrese
Wasn't
was
he?
in Transformers.
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
What?
Tyrese got himself a
Tyrese-
check.
Yeah,
Tyrese is in
got-
Fast and
Tyrese was
Furious
in
too.
Transformers. He was in
Ooh,
Fast
buddy.
and Furious.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And we don't know we don't know him.
He
in
was
anything
rapping.
else.
Wasn't he rapping?
He was a singer.
Oh,
singer?
What did
Yeah.
he say in that video where he was crying?
Dude, he was in that video. He was
Congratulations.
he's in that video crying. He's like, she just wants. He's saying like this chick is trying to bleed him for his child support.
Yeah.
Hey, low-key, I kind of felt bad for the guy.
But nothing
it's
is funnier than
funny.
watching someone post a video of themselves
I
like,
know.
sobbing. You know, it's like, what is this?
just crying alone to a camera. But hey, I'm not gonna lie. If I say I don't feel bad for the guy, I mean,
I do.
it seems like a rough go. Of it.
Tyrese seems like a cool
He was
guy.
in
But
a random ass hotel
he-
room just crying.
He also
Come
seems like the
on.
kind of guy to like drop like $1 million on a car.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
come
Like,
on,
so
bro.
do I feel that
I would
bad?
imagine Tyrese. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not the best at it. Guy's a fucking movie star.
It's
He's
not.
busy.
It's not a shocker.
Yeah, he's a fucking movie star.
Oh,
I would imagine
Tyrese-
all these
He
celebrities
couldn't
have bad
make. He
parents.
couldn't make the play date. It's not that surprising.
He's he's hanging out with Vin Diesel. No,
Yeah,
they're
I
actually
mean, come on.
friends.
It's all about family. Come on.
It is all about family.
But so the cops thing, they'll fucking they'll chase him in a car. They'll get out the car. They'll run for like 5-10 minutes. They'll finally catch him, and the guy will be like, "What did I do?" And it's like, and I'll be like, "Bro, I would not blame this cop if you just start beating the shit out of this guy."
my God.
Some of these people like
Jesus.
just do the dumbest shit, bro. They'll rob a house. They'll run away and shit. Like the cops will be chasing them for fucking who knows how long, jumping fences. They finally catch him, and the guy's like an asshole. And you're like, how do these cops not expected to be
Kinda
assholes
funny.
to this guy?
Kind of funny.
It is hilarious. It's hilarious to watch, bro. It's hilarious to watch how like ignorant they act, like as
Yeah.
if they have no idea what just happened. They're like, "What? It's my friend's car." It's like,
feel
bro,
like-
you just drove 90 miles per hour for 20 minutes.
I feel like if you show that show to somebody in like Japan or someone in like Asia or Africa, they're gonna think like that's America. This is how it is.
They're gonna think we're idiots. Yeah.
They're not that far off.
They're not.
I mean,
No, they're not.
They're
They're
not
really
that
not.
far off, but
Yeah.
that's what they're going to see and think of our country.
Yeah, our country cannot look very good from an outside perspective.
No.
Imagine growing up in like the UK or Japan or something, and Donald Trump, you see him on TV, and he's the leader of the free world. Imagine like because yeah, we make jokes about him, blah blah blah. We were around him for who knows how long, but like imagine being an outside perspective and you're watching this guy go up on stage and say the things he says, just talk the silly way he talks.
Bro,
and
they
shit.
really thought we were dumb
yeah,
for that. Just
yeah,
that.
the whole world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're like, I can't believe they fucking elected this dude.
just when you hear him, like it's funny to laugh at, but like it's also very concerning.
It is
Or
concerning.
It was concerning.
It still is concerning because the guy is gonna probably run again.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was on YouTube the other day at the hotel because they had like the YouTube app on the TV, and
Oh,
so
damn.
this is like a fresh slate, right? No, well, I mean maybe like my geographical area is how they gave me like the suggested things, but like the second thing on there was Donald Trump for 3 days in a row.
He's always in the news. He could be doing nothing and he's in the news.
Yeah, the world's a crazy
He's not even
place,
on
man.
fucking Twitter anymore, and he's still on the news.
Yeah.
I was sitting behind these people at the airport, these two white ladies, and they were talking. And you know what it is, man? I think a lot of people in Colorado are conservative.
I think it's half and half if I'm not mistaken. There's a good portion of them who are conservative, and there's a good portion who are very liberal.
And I think the very liberal people are probably the people exactly who you think they are, the young people and this and that,
And
yeah,
they're all like,
everybody else,
and they're all
the
like
white
in
people.
Denver. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, they're all in Denver. And
All
shit.
the people who are super conservative, like in Colorado, they're like in the outskirts sections of
cities.
towns you never even heard of.
Bro, I was in this airport listening to these ladies talk behind me because I was waiting for them to start like boarding or whatever, and this lady was behind me, and so one of the ladies tells the other girl like, "My son's a border patrol agent." And she's like, "Oh, I bet he's got his hands full," like as if implying that like there's a lot of immigrants coming in.
Yeah.
Bro, the things they proceeded to say were insane. They were talking about MS-13, bro. They were talking about like drug kingpins. They were talking about, I mean, the MS-13. I heard that. I almost wanted to scoff loudly, like right in front
I
of
was like,
me.
"Do you think there's MS-13 in Colorado?"
Are you fucking crazy? You think MS-13 is the one that's coming over here? I don't
Bro.
even. It's not early 2000s. It's not real. What's wrong with you?
They're in California, bro.
Yeah, and just saying all kinds of stuff, dude. Like pretty loud. And but I wasn't in the mood to have an argument at the airport.
No one wants to do that.
not
Nobody
worth
wants to do that. And those are the type of people that there's no sense in even trying.
Yeah.
But just the things they were saying, and I was just like, man, these are the people that live amongst us. These people.
And they have the same vote that you do.
And that's a lot. Not
Yep.
like immigration is one thing, but to think that everyone that coming in is MS-13, are you out of your mind?
They're all MS-13.
Bro, it's like a South Park joke. Like, what's wrong with you?
Every single one of them coming in, even the ones with children.
Yeah, they're also MS-13.
Even the kids, they're MS-13. Keep them locked up. in
Check
cages.
under his eye for tattoos. That means MS-13 with 3 dots. Check him. 5 years old, MS-13.
Oh, that's a good note to end on.
Oh my
Were you gonna say something, Gio, real quick?
No, that was it. I'm good now.
All right, shout out MS-13.
I got a
No,
few more
no,
things
no,
that we didn't even
thank
get to
you.
talk
MS-13.
about.
Thanks, guys. All right,
y'all.
bye.